Hey, welcome. Well, we got the first coats of sealer on this thing today. That was this is not paint. This is the rest of the clear I had in the jug, bottle, or whatever, the jar. And now I was asked the other night. I think it was on the Hangout or whatever. I was asked, when do you start sanding? Well, I never stop sanding really. So I've added the sealer on it now, and now we're going to go around and doctor up all the buggers that are on it. So it's all about sanding. There's a spot here on the nose. Probably could have used a little finer sandpaper than that. Not 15. There's 6. I don't know what happened to that other jug of 600. And let's see here. I'm going to get that off. I don't want to see that stuff. All right. I got a spot here. I've taken a pencil and I've marked it. I've got to put aqua green in this. There's a pretty low spot right here. And you can really feel it. You kind of want to stay away from that aqua too much. We've gained an ounce so far. It's well, actually 3/4 of an ounce. Got a spot back here. So like I say, it's what do we got going on here? Hey, Craig. So now it's about going around and fixing up all the buggers. What happened to my sandpaper? If you look right here, you can see the shadow. It's really low. It's really low. I mean, that would look like doggy do if I don't fix that. I don't know what's happened to my damn sandpaper. Yeah, maybe this is sandpaper. Oh, we got a sheet down here. Yeah. Boy, it's hot today. It's really hot today. Let's get some acryl on this and get it setting up so we can sand it up. Acryl or superfill would both work for the low spot. However, superfill would take hours to dry, and this stuff dries within a few minutes. However, the superfill is about 1/10 the weight of this stuff. You just want to use this stuff pretty sparingly. It's only about, I'd say it's probably 10 thousandths low. That's going to have to dry for probably an hour before I sand it. But we'll get all this stuff on here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This tube weighs 1 pound. So you tell me, is it that heavy? Yeah, it's that heavy. And all this, let's get a weight on it. Let's see. We'll do a little comparison here. We got 2 of these and 1 of these. Which one's heavier? Superfill weighs 13.35 ounces for 2 tubes plus the plastic. This tube, half a tube, weighs 12.3. 1335 for this and 12.3 for this. So you tell me which is heavier. This is a lot heavier. So now I'm going to candle this in the light to see where there's a couple of low spots there. Oh, I got a one here on the bottom too that's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty right there. Let me mark it. But I can't put that on until that other side dries. There's going to be a lot of work on this one. Going to be a lot of work. So I was asked, do I sand? Yes, I sand. I got to do that one too. I got a few areas that are in definite need of doctoring. Shit, just got a spot right here too. That is from when I sheeted this. I did it in Dayton, and I really didn't have a good table to work on, so the sheeting didn't come out all that great. That's from the joinery of the sheeting. It's the way it goes. But we'll get over it. This airplane will still be under 60 ounces as long as I keep with the program and don't go too heavy on the paint. Where is my sponge? I got this one. You know what? We can acro green that too. I don't want to monkey around with this. This is the quick finish. Now there's other ways around this. You could plan out your paint job to hide this. But I already have the paint job in my head what I'm going to do. Back half of the airplane is going to be white. It's going to come up from the fillet right here this way. Up that way there'll be a yellow stripe. This back half here there'll be a red. Thank you, Jeff. There'll be a red I don't know, a red panel. Then right next to the yellow will be an orange. And then the front half of the airplane will be red. The gold leaf lettering will go in that red panel in the back. Now, Walt Prey, he did purples and stuff. I just don't happen to have any. Well, that's not true. I do have a purple, but I'm not sure that purple on the color wheel goes with the red. His airplane was black. My airplane's going to be white. I'm not getting involved with trying to do a black airplane. You want to see how good your body work is, all you got to do is paint something black, and that'll tell you. Let's put this one up for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. So I'm going to go around and fix all the buggers. I already shot some primer on the leading edge here. It's turning out pretty nice. I mean, about as good as can be expected for what I got. Mark Weiss that wanted to buy it back already. But he ain't gonna want to pay for what I need to get out of it. So I can tell you this, if I were to urethane this thing, I wouldn't even have to fix this stuff. Just urethane it and fill it in. That urethane is thick stuff. There we go. And I'll need sanded out there. Now you're more than welcome. I don't have a job anymore, so this is this has become my job. It don't pay very well, but become my job. So oh yeah. If I didn't care about weight, we could urethane it up. Put a quart on it. Put a gallon on it. I'd make it like a diamond and make it look like a piece of glass. Just like they do at the Nats. We just load it up and sand it down. Buff it out. But I ain't building no more 80-ounce airplanes. No good. Got a low spot right there. Where is my sanding tools? I had that. Well, there's the 600. What happened to the sanding block? There's the 6. Could I take it in here? Yes. At least I cleared out the other room enough to paint this thing. I've got some of the wood put away. I got another load of wood be here Thursday. I still got 2 boxes I haven't unpacked of wood. It's better to sand it off than it is to acrylic green it, but those spots there were so low there was no way I could sand down far enough, so we'll fill them in. Like I say, this is the sealer. This is what's left of my quart of sealer. And I still got some more yet. I still got that much for the flaps and stuff. As far as the white paint goes, it will take 1/2 pint to get this thing very white. Very, very white. That's a 1/2 quart thinned. I'm not too concerned about making the front half white because the front half is going to be red. But at least if I did put a coat on everything so that I could fix all the buggers. Or not all of them, but most of them. Not quite ready to start sanding yet. You can see that it's loading the paper up. Still pretty fresh. Put the paint on it until the paint stand bends. Isn't that right, Dan? That's how Danny does it. Paint them up till the paint stand bends. We're going to make this thing a beauty. cut my foot off today. Stepped on a razor blade, went right through the sole of my slipper into my foot. And I walked around. What the hell's poking me? It's a razor blade or a X-Acto blade. Okay. So far, so good. We got 12 watchers. You guys are a glutton for punishment. Tomorrow, when I put the first coat of white on this thing should come around pretty good, really. Let's see, I remember seeing something around yeah, we got to do the wing underneath over there too, so we'll wait on that. But I'm going to have to wait for those on the wing to dry. Probably won't do that until tomorrow. Sand those out in the front tomorrow morning. That's where that is, right there. We gotta address that. That is no good right there. Nope, gonna have to let that dry and do it again. Man, that's those are deep pits. Yeah, we're starting to get some powder now. Taking all day to get it this way. Eight o'clock in the morning, about 12 hours so far. About 12 hours. Close enough. So what I'm saying is, when you're doing this, just inspect this, and when you're happy, when you're satisfied with that's close enough, well, that's when the paint job is done. Because it's not ever really done, because you can always find something else. Well, hey, what are you going to do about that? I don't know. Is this necessary? No, nobody will look at it except me. I'll know it's there. That'll drive me fruit. Damn. I'll just do it with this. This is kind of a cheater paint job, you know. I didn't get sanded really well, so I just don't want to spend the time on it, sanding the crap out of it. Could have used about another 20 hours of sanding. So far, so good with this AutoZone primer, or not AutoZone, but Harbor Freight primer. Of course, I bet Duplicolor would work too, and it's probably got the stuff that I like in the Duplicolor, but I don't know for that for a fact. But I ain't spending $15 a can for primer. Now when I paint this, this is going to come out super nice. I mean, it's all sanded inside. It's going to come out nice. The whole thing's going to come out nice. Oh, shit. Just had some lows in the nose ring there that I wanted to fill. Another thing that was really freaky this year at the classic contest, they're picking the models up. That's not how they were judged. Back in the day, they were judged standing up, looking at the model. They weren't. They did not pick them up. But this whole Nats was a fiasco. But what am I going to do? Classic trophies went to the right guys. We only got 9 watchers. They must have got bored of me. And that's what this finish is all about sanding. If you want a nice finish, it's all about sanding. That turned out better than usual. Wait. We'll wait. Yeah, I didn't get it all there. Needs a little more acryl right there. Yeah, it's not ready to sand yet. Not ready. my hand in the primer. Damn. Sure enough. Just sand it again. Put my hand in the primer, fingerprint right there. Shit. Can't win. There's going to be a line that comes back right there in the summer. I can tell you that right now. It'll look fine when I finish it here this winter, but next summer that line will come back. I can see that coming. Nothing I can do about it till it shrinks up. You guys got any questions? I mean, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here. Yeah, we'll just leave that alone. Sand it later. Right there. Put it on, sand it off. Just soaking everything you can. Well, you want a nice finish, it takes elbow grease. Lots of elbow grease. Put it on, sand it off. Oh, that's right. I had a couple spots on top of the trailing edge here. Needed acro. I don't remember which. I think it was this side right here. Yeah, that's a low. That's a low. Might as well get them while we're smoothing the crap on. You can tell I didn't pay very much attention in the building of this because I mean, it'll be fine, but had I paid more attention, there wouldn't be those lows like that right there at the hinge points. But working in that apartment, I didn't have the best of lights. Didn't really have the space to do anything. So I've got to resort to other measures. This acro crap. Airplane would have been lighter if I would have. This is not going to add an ounce or anything. It's going to add an eighth of an ounce or whatever. But if you do those, if you add an eighth here and an eighth here and an eighth here, and you do it 8 times, that's an ounce. So you try to make all the fits tight, all the sheeting smooth, and the airplane weighs less because you don't have to put this crap on it. And the longer the finish takes, the lighter it'll be because you can sand between coats. But here I'm kind of rushing this this paint job. I want to have it done at the end of the week here. I want to have it in color in the next couple of days. And we'll clear it next week so you can fly it because we're coming up on the FCM. I'm going to bring it to FCM. Because my Junar still flies good, but it's long in the tooth. That's why I didn't fly it at this year's Nats. Yeah, I got about 10 points for it by their standards this year. It didn't matter anyway. I knew I wasn't going to do much. Wasn't prepared this year. I'm surprised I haven't heard any texts about flying. I guess everybody's burnt out. But I got a stooge, so if I want to go fly, I just take the stooge out. Shit, we might go to paint tonight with this baby. Depending on how much I want to work on this. At 3 o'clock in the morning, should be ready to paint. Another coat anyway. Okay. I don't think that's ready yet. I put that aqua green on pretty thick in these spots right here. If it feels cool, it ain't ready. It has to feel same temperature as the rest of the airplane, because the cool is the thinners evaporating. So, do I sand the color? Yes. But this is a sealer. Ah, shit. So we got 10 minutes. We ain't gonna get done in 10 minutes. You guys got any questions? What I've done here or what I'm doing? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Put the sealer on it, block it all out, fix all the buggers. You see a spot here or there. Put the green crap in it, level it out, shoot some primer on it, and then we're going to seal it again. But so far, all this finish has been about an ounce, because we had 35 ounces or 33 ounces. I think it was 33 and a half. We'll check and see what it weighs, what I've added, all this crap. I should write it down. I know that I have 20 ounces of hardware, fixed hardware, the motor, the spinner, the prop, the tank, the wheels, the wheel pants, landing gear. That's 20 ounces. So with 20 ounces of hardware, where's the scale? There it is right there. I need a new scale. Closest I can tell, 34 ounces. With 20 ounces is 54 ounces so far. So we're pretty close to getting a number on what the final weight is going to be. I'd say 60 ounces. I don't think I have 6 ounces of finish to go. I got one more coat of sealer and one thin coat of white. That's 2 ounces, 34, 35, and 20 is 55. And then the red, 56. And then the rest clear, it'll be 60 ounces. Which is not too bad for a Magnum, I guess. I had one many, many years ago that was a lot lighter in the 50s, but the wood was better back then. Wood we get today is total crap compared to the old stuff. Six minutes. We're doing the wrap up. But I figured I'd give you a little update on the progress today. 16 watchers. Seems like just when I'm ready to get off is when the watchers come. Gonna have to file that, looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna need that fingernail file. I don't even know what happened to my packet of fingernail files. Where'd you go? It's a battery. Oh, maybe in this box. Maybe. This is all the accoutrement that goes on there. 20 ounces worth. There we go. I normally don't use these kind of tanks. I don't like this hole. But as I stated before, I wasn't buying anything for this airplane. I was going to use only the parts. Yeah, a lot lighter. A lot lighter. Easier to get, a lot lighter, a lot cheaper. I got wood in here marked 23 cents. 23 cents for a piece of 3 by 36 16th. It didn't have to be contest wood back then. It was just light wood. Just super light wood. That piece now is $4 and something. I think. Look at this. I found this tag. I was looking at some of my wood. 3/8 by 4 by 36, $6 a sheet. That's ridiculous. There was another tag around here. Let's see. This is this tag here is 3/8 by 3, $5 a sheet. I think probably was $2 way back when the 4-inch wide 3/8. All right, we're done. I'll keep you in the loop as we progress. It's just about sanding. It's boring as hell. I watch TV while I sand. Otherwise, I got to stand and talk to you guys for a while. When I get the color on this tomorrow, we'll come back. We'll start taping it out for the custom paint. And I'm not gonna film while I shoot paint because it's just too much of a hassle. Everybody knows how to squirt it on. Squirt it on and sand it off. So like, subscribe, and share. Ring the bell for notifications. ARC. Yeah. The 90s, you ought to talk about the 60s and 70s. They were all turning their engines down, didn't weigh shit. They get a 6-ounce Fox 35 down to 4 3/4 ounces or whatever. Like, subscribe, share, and please consider becoming a paid subscriber like RC Fred and so many of the other guys on here, Craig Biswick, and cost you, a cup of coffee a month. That helps me out. So I appreciate you watching. We'll be back later when I have something to report. Otherwise, I'm going to be sanding. So we'll see you then. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.